Wow, the invasive in-law. I wrote a chapter on this in my book, The Control Freak, and got a lot of response from people because this is something that if this is happening for you, it really does change the whole dynamic of your marriage relationship.
Well, yeah, it's kind of funny, the whole setup, the in-law who lets herself into your home, and even though you might be there, and the in-law who's wanting to do laundry for your husband. There are some messages there, but here's the deal. You're right in understanding that the relationship has to be changed mostly from her own son, from your husband.
Right.
Isn't that the case?
Absolutely. He's got to come into the situation and exert some kind of effort and convey a message that doesn't just come from you. Because if it comes from you alone, you're going to be put in a box that, trust me, you don't want to be in the situation.
Yeah, and it might be very easy for him to say, you know what, I don't know what I was thinking, but I probably made a choice that wasn't a wise choice, and just kind of sit down, and anytime you can use humor to kind of diffuse it, and say, it never occurred to me, that I might be putting my wife in an uncomfortable position or whatever it is. And he needs to take ownership for just protecting some boundaries in your home.
Yeah, so the two of you need to have a conversation and get a strategy so that your mother-in-law doesn't get her feelings hurt, and so that you can get life back to normal for you and have those boundaries that help you live a life that is certainly balanced and healthy.
And the chances are she sees herself as just wanting to be helpful, and one of the things you can do is frame giving you a little bit of space as the most helpful contribution she could make to your life. And when they understand that, oftentimes mothers are willing to give that space.
Here's the toughest part of our advice to you, and that is to give each of them the benefit of the doubt, your mother-in-law as well as your husband, because if you don't have that attitude going into this, you're just going to be seen, you're going to come off in a way that is not going to pay very good dividends for you. And so give them the benefit of the doubt. Let them kind of know, hey, I know you're just trying to make things work well in our home, but here's what I need. Let's talk about how we can make this better.